This really is uncharted territory. Not since 1983 has a trip to that galaxy far, far away been a genuine journey to the unknown. Luckily, it's also a totally exhilarating one. Episode 7 is such a worthy successor to the original trilogy that it's difficult to imagine how it could have turned out much better. After 3 years of ever-growing hype, J.J. Abrams has pretty much nailed it, making a film that's simultaneously reverent to the source material, yet prepared to strike out on its own and be its own thing. The result is that The Force Awakens is genuinely full of surprises, so much so that even someone who studied every single bit of footage released to the internet will be wrong-footed. From possibly the finest, most urgent opening of any Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens makes you feel like you're being taken on a journey where the characters' actions have genuine consequences. As with A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back, those first steps on the desert world of Jakku, where runaway stormtrooper Finn lands in orbit of scavenger Rey and ball droid BB-8, feel like a lifetime ago when the final credits roll. Most importantly, The Force Awakens totally transports you to another galaxy, making you forget about the real world for 2 hours. There are more laugh-out-loud funny lines in the first 15 minutes of The Force Awakens than the prequels managed in 6 hours, the characters bouncing off each other in a way we haven't seen since The Empire Strikes Back. And you're instantly reminded how wonderful Star Wars can be when putting memorable people and aliens at the forefront of the action is a priority. And beyond the fun and humour, The Force Awakens manages to be genuinely moving at times. Abrams, the director, excels here, knowing all the right buttons to push and when. It's why enticing back Star Wars' original trio of stars, along with Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2 and a few other old friends, was so crucial to the movie. They're the bedrock on which The Force Awakens is built. While Abrams wasn't lying when he said there's a good reason for Mark Hamill's absence from the promotional material, don't worry, we won't go into that here, they never feel like they've been crowbarred into pointless cameos in the way C-3PO and R2-D2 were in the prequel trilogy. Harrison Ford in particular is wonderful in the role that launched him as a megastar, with the old Han Solo twinkle back with a vengeance, and he looks way more comfortable than he did reprising his other iconic role in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. But The Force Awakens isn't really about the old guard, and it's a testament to Abrams and writing partner Lawrence Kasdan that come the end of the movie, you care about the two new leads nearly as much as the characters you've known for 30 years. Finn and Rey aren't just retreads of Star Wars characters we've seen before, their circumstances and traits are entirely new. The baddies also emerge from The Force Awakens in credit, which is quite a feat considering they have the unenviable task of picking up the mantle from Darth Vader. In Kylo Ren, played by Adam Driver, they have an amazing figurehead, and it's easy to see why Disney had put him front and centre of their marketing campaign. But for all it gets right on the storytelling front, the main reason The Force Awakens feels so Star Wars-y is the look and feel of the film. From the stormtroopers to the TIE fighters to the tactile alien landscapes, this is how a modern Star Wars movie should be. In fact, the puppet creatures are generally more successful than the computer-generated ones. Maz Kanata is the exception here. Though the digital effects excel when it comes to spaceships, and Abrams shoots the Millennium Falcon, X-Wings and the rest in ways that make your heart soar. We've given Star Wars 4.5 stars, so why not the full 5? Well, we'd like to have seen more of an underused Oscar Isaac, whose Poe Dameron has the potential to be a great Han Solo-ish pilot. And the First Order puppet master Supreme Leader Snoke, a mo-capped Andy Serkis, is not realised as well as he should be. But The Force Awakens is as good as anyone could have realistically hoped, and it sets things up wonderfully for Episode 8. Abrams asked plenty of questions that will be bothering us for the next 18 months as we rewatch and analyse the movies to death to work out what it all means.